up, gentlemen? So if you're somebody that is not happy with the shape of his face, maybe it's a little bit round, a little bit chubby, or possibly even fat, today you're gonna love this video because I'm gonna go over the 4 ways that you can actually fix a fat face. None of which include you chewing on like a ball or doing like crazy exercises, because I've done videos showing exercises on how to work the muscles and all that stuff, and then I realized dudes are not going to do it. Not that these facial exercises can't work and make a difference, but in terms of something that a dude is going to do, it's not. Real talk, gentlemen, there are 4 ways for you to fix a fat face. We're gonna start with the easiest option and work our way up to the most difficult or the most invasive option, all right? If you're ready, gentlemen, to finally fix that fat face, drop me one of these to be like, yo, Alpha, I'm tired and sick of my grandma coming in pigeon to my little cheek. Get off me, woman! All right, so let's start with the easiest, which is to reduce the amount of subcutaneous water you are carrying in your face. But the good news is that this is one of the quickest and easiest things that we can fix in order to have a more defined looking face and not one that's so puffy, all right? The first thing you need to make sure that you're doing, gentlemen, is staying hydrated, all right? I've already talked about this in other videos. 1 gallon a day. The more water you drink, the more you are gonna have your body working to actually flush out your system. Reduce the amount of sugar and salt that you're consuming, all right? Salt, of course, if you're eating a diet that has a lot of sodium in it, your sodium increases, gentlemen, so does the amount of water that you're retaining in your face. And carbohydrates, guys, one of the things that you're gonna notice, if you start to eat a lower carbohydrate diet, you're gonna retain less water. It's all about the amount of glycogen that your body is storing. The more glycogen that's actually rocking and rolling through your body, the more water that you're actually going to retain. There are actually some foods that act as a natural diuretic. They include asparagus, onions, garlic, celery, even berries. Green and black tea, coffee, caffeine is a natural diuretic. Also, there's an herb called dandelion root. You know dandelions, the thing that grows in your yard that's a pain in the ass? Well, there's actually an extract, if you take it, that acts as a natural diuretic. There are a few supplements that you should take in order to reduce the amount of water that you're actually consuming. They include B6, potassium, and magnesium. Sweat, baby, sweat! You gotta start sweating more, gentlemen. Exercising helps you retain less water. Saunas help you retain less water. Just be careful, don't sit in them too long. Quick, gentlemen, you start doing the things that we just talked about, you're gonna be amazed at how much less water you're going to be retaining, especially in your face, which is going to make your face look less fat. Speaking of making your face look less fat, gentlemen, let's move on to the second option, which is magic, aka grooming smoke and mirror. Facial hair is a great option, guys, but the deal is not all facial hair is gonna help your face look actually more angular. Some facial hair is gonna make it look like actually fuller and more round. If you are gonna be rocking a beard, guys, you don't want something that's too big and bushy. You wanna take it tight on the sides, maybe a little bit longer on the chin. It's all about creating the illusion of length, gentlemen. A little bit longer on the chin, tighter on the sides, all right? Now, speaking of the sides, you also wanna make sure you are eliminating any hair that is growing up too high on your face, all right? You wanna make sure that you're creating a nice, clean angle. That angle is gonna draw the eye down, giving the illusion of length and strength. If you're gonna do sideburns, guys, you also want to make sure you are angling those sideburns slightly as opposed to cutting them off straight. It's all about following the contour of your jaw. By angling your sideburns slightly, this is going to once again give the illusion of length and angularity. Let's talk about your hair, because your hairstyle and the style that you choose is having a dramatic impact on the look and the feel of the shape of your face. You've got a round face, you do not want a super soft style, and your hair should not be long. It should be tight on the sides and up off of your face. Also, do not shave your head completely bald. If you are worried about having a round looking face and you take your hair too short, gentlemen, it's gonna look even fatter. And if you're like, yo, I can't help it, I'm going bald, chill out, because I can actually, technically I can't, but today's video sponsor, Bosley, can help you. If you are not ready to lose your hair, gentlemen, you do not have to. There's a link down below to go take the new Bosley hair loss quiz. This quiz is so incredibly cutting edge. It is going to ask you 4 specific questions about you, your hair loss, and then it is going to generate a recommendation and a treatment option for you. Free. The quiz is free, which is why each and every one of you, I want you to take it. Even if you're like, yo, I think I'm cool. Why don't you hit the link down below, take the quiz, and just check, gentlemen. And if you're cool, cool. If you're not cool, Bosley can help. I do not trust anybody other than Bosley with my hair. And the reason is pretty simple. They're the hair doctors. They have been in the hair loss game for 45 years. Do not wait, gentlemen. The faster you identify it, the faster you can treat it, the faster you can stop it. Hit the link down below and go take the quiz. The other thing that you can grab if you hit that link, guys, is the completely free guide to hair loss and hair restoration. They're giving it away again for free. They're also giving you a $250 free Bosley gift card that you can actually use if you make an appointment, go in, sit down with a counselor, and use a Bosley service. Guys, through that portal down below, you can actually schedule and book an appointment to go in, sit down, and talk to a Bosley counselor about you and your specific hair situation. The other thing you can do through that portal is go to Bosley RX. So Bosley RX is super badass and cutting edge, and I'm actually a customer. All right, the way that it works, Bosley RX is a modern day approach to delivering you prescription hair loss medication right to your door. And so when I noticed something was going on, I'm like, no sir. And so I went, I answered the questions, and I got prescribed my finasteride. Guys, the other cool thing, if you go through our portal, you're gonna get your first month of treatment for Bosley RX free for 2 of the options. If you're somebody that is not ready to go bald or lose your hair, or you've already started and you want to do something about it, or you're even completely bald, gentlemen, you gotta hit that link and go check out Bosley. They are the hair doctors, and that quiz, like I said, is totally free, totally cutting edge, and amazing. Guys, take the quiz, see what's going on with you. Some other style magic tricks, gentlemen, that you can do to have a slimmer looking face is rock V-necks, all right? The V in the shirt is actually going to draw the eye down. Crew necks actually make your face look fatter. Dark color polo shirts, also another amazing option in terms of drawing the eye down and making your face look less fat. It's all about that drop right there, but do not button it all the way up. Also, the collar, it shouldn't be like super big and fat. It needs to be a little bit smaller in order to stand up a little bit better as opposed to laying all sloppy down. V-neck sweaters, Henleys, gentlemen, these are the shirts that you should be rocking in order to draw the eye down, make your face look less fat. Also, the darker the color, the better. All right, guys, so the good news is that face fat responds very well to a healthy diet and exercise, all right? When you start to actually lose weight, whether or not it's like 5 pounds, one of the first places that you're gonna see a drastic reduction is actually your face. Time for some good news. Your face fat is super quick to respond to diet and exercise. And a reduction in literally 5 pounds, you're gonna see a noticeable difference in the amount of chubbiness or roundness and fullness to your face, even like that double chin action. Are you gonna lose weight? Gentlemen, it's not rocket science. You're going to reduce the amount of crappy calories you're eating. You're gonna increase exercise, calories in versus calories out. When you burn more calories than you're consuming, your face is gonna get sexier. Your face will also get sexier if you build the muscles in your jaws, right? So this is the point of the equation where I tell you to buy that jaw thing, you just that thing, right? Or do it wrong. Because here's the deal, you're not gonna do it and it looks stupid. But what doesn't look stupid is chewing gum. Chewing gum, one of the easiest ways for you to develop those little jaw muscles and get it all working and strong is to use it, right? You gotta use it, you gotta chew. If you're chewing gum, it's gonna get better because you're using it a lot. Plus a little bonus action, fresh breath, not to mention reduced risk of cavities. Your mouth is just overall gonna be sexier and your jaws are gonna be bigger and worked, reducing the amount of fat and chub, not to mention making it chiseled and jacked. But what happens when you're not retaining water, you groomed yourself within an inch of your life, you're wearing the right clothes, you've actually lost weight and gotten a six-pack, but your face, you're still not 100% happy with the roundness or the fact that your jaw isn't super strong. Are there surgical options? The answer is yes. Surgery is called a mentoplasty, and the way that it works, they're gonna go in and put a little tiny silicone implant, not like boobs, a little bit, but that would be awesome if you could have a boob in your chin. Oh, mama. They make a tiny incision underneath your chin, stick a little tiny surgically implanted silicone strip in there to build up your chin. They also are gonna go in and do a little liposuction action under here, possibly here, maybe even the cheeks. And then, this is where it gets a little bit even crazier, they're gonna go in and typically going to tighten up the muscles and stuff in your neck by using sutures and threading it in a corset, pulling it tight to suck everything in, helping you have a more defined face and chiseled jaw. There's something that's interfering with your ability to be super confident and happy and secure, guys. and you can do something about it, go do it. It might take saving up money. It might take, some of your friends being like, you're doing what? But whatever. It's not their life. It's yours. The fact is, guys, chiseled face and jaws are a thing these days, right? Social media, all these influencers having amazingly strong, sexy faces. I get it, right? But the fact is, you're beautiful and you're perfect. What I recommend, the first 3 things. I want you to reduce the amount of water you're retaining in that face by upping the amount of water, possibly eating a lot of asparagus. Also, I want you to do some strategic grooming, get that hair game strong, and I want you to start lifting weights and getting your jaw jacked.